Alright, what's going on everybody? So in today's video, I'm going to be ranking the Dragon Ball Z games. Now I think this one will be a lot quicker, hopefully. Hopefully, this won't be an hour, but it might take a long time, who knows, we'll see. So, let's go and get the easy ones out of the way. So, as you can see, the ranks here, I've ranked it from S to, I guess the bottom, I'm just calling it garbage, hot garbage, but so the first thing, let's go ahead and get the easy ones out of the way. So, Legacy of Goku 1. We all know that game was trash. That game was garbage. I'm trying to remember when that game, I'm trying to remember where that game ended. I think the game only went up to like the Sand Saga, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that game was hot trash. I don't think anyone's gonna debate that one with me. Now, this next one, Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu. I don't know if some of you guys remember this one. It was a fighting game on the Game Boy Advance, and I'm not gonna lie. I liked that game. I don't know why. I liked it before I didn't know that it was trash. I didn't know that people consider it to be trash, but I liked it as a kid. I was mad because I lost that game. I don't know how I ended up losing it, but I ended up losing the game. But I already know this is trash too. I like that game. Oh yeah, how could I forget? I should have started this video off like this. I should have started the video by putting this piece of trash. So, Dragon Ball Evolution. We all know the movie sucks, but I think, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, but I think they actually used one of the other Dragon Ball Z game engines to make this game. I think they used the Budokai engine, but even then, even if they did use the Budokai engine or whatever engine that they used for this game, it's still trash. Still trash. Let's see. So we got those up there. So now, some of these games I obviously haven't played because some of these games didn't come out in the, in North America or even in Europe in some places. Like, some of these games only came out in Japan. So, some of these games, like this one over here, I think this is just a data card game. I don't know if this is the Dragon Ball Heroes game. Because I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's the data card game, so I'm gonna put this down here at the garbage tier. And let's see, Tap Battle. So this is Dragon Ball Tap Battle, which is I believe this is a mobile game, and most mobile games are trash, and the only Dragon Ball mobile game that I know of, because I don't remember that one, but I remember they came out with a new one recently, like maybe a year ago or whatever. And I'm trying to find it. I thought I saw it earlier, but I'll put it up there when I see it. So the next one, I think the next one I gotta put up there, as far as like being low tier, as far as being a low tier game. Oh, I see it now. Okay, Dragon Ball Legends. I think people generally think that this game is better than the last one, than Tap Battle. And for those of y'all who have played it, y'all can, tell me in the comment section below that I'm wrong, that I'm dead wrong, that the game is great. But there's only so much they can do with these mobile games, and I have a feeling it follows that popular model where it's like loot boxes and like you gotta grind for like gems or whatever the currency is in that game. And please correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know. I think this one actually, if I'm remembering correctly, I think this one actually has it actually has better visuals. Let me look that up right quick. And apologies for this. I just want to make sure. Because I think this one actually has better visuals. Yeah, okay, so I remember seeing this. Yeah. So I'll give it this. It has better visuals. It seems like more work went into this one. Because I think the Tap Battle one is a lot less. I think that one had a lot less work put into it. So where is it? I gotta find it again. Okay, here it is. So I'm gonna put this at the D tier, just to be fair, just to be kind of fair to the game. Let's see. So what's another game that was like hot garbage? Okay. So where's Dragon Ball Sagas? We gotta put like. I'm so mad. Like, I know there's gotta be a lot of y'all who like back in the day when they announced this game and was showing this game. I mean, they could have done so much with this game. That's why I'm so hyped for the other Dragon Ball game that's coming out this year. Like, I'm hoping that can do what Dragon Ball Sagas, couldn't do. Like, this game was so disappointing, man. Like, it's nice to see, like, it was always nice to see these Dragon Ball games in, like, different genres. Like, you would have an RPG, like The Legacy of Goku. And then you'd have a fighting game, and then, they just went into other different genres, and I like that. But, yeah, Dragon Ball Sagas, you're going down there. That was hot garbage, even though I remember I rented it from Blockbuster, and man, I was just so disappointed. So some of these games, like I said, some of these games didn't come out here, and some of these games are like mad old. So like, don't be offended if I put them at the bottom tier, because I'm pretty sure they're not very good. Now I know there were the ones, the RPG card games though. I don't want to put those down there. So I want to just make sure that I'm not putting the wrong ones. Matter of fact, I think the RPG card games actually came out on Game Boy Advance or the Game Boy. I'm blanking on the name of the games, of the actual name. But it'll probably come to me in a while. So let's see. So Ultimate Battle 22. I like this game. I don't know if it's necessarily considered good, but it probably isn't by today's standards. And I could be wrong about that. Because I don't want my nostalgia for that game to kind of, blind me, kind of mess with my judgment here. But yeah, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that at the D tier. And I might have to look up that Dragon Ball game, actually. That Dragon Ball card game. I mean, no, not this. And I should have clarified. Not this one. The Dragon Ball card game. I'm talking about the one where it was like a RPG. It was kind of RPG mixed with like a card game. And I for the life of me, I can't remember the name of the joint. So I might have to look that up. But as far as the Dragon Ball Z card game, I think the Dragon Ball Z cards was like something. Because I remember we would get Dragon Ball Z cards, and like, I don't know, I'm having a memory of me playing this game and just figuring it out. Because it was like the Dragon Ball Z card game on the Game Boy Advance and like the Pokemon card game, they were both one of those things, like the Dragon Ball Z card game in general and the Pokemon card game. It was like one of those things where like people didn't know how to play. Nobody knew the rules, but we all made up our own rules. And I honestly wouldn't even put it at the D or like, I don't want to put this low because I necessarily had to like I said, I had to really like figure it out. And it wasn't a terrible game though. I mean, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as like ranking it to other games, I want to be fair to this game. So I'm gonna put it at the C rank. And some of y'all might disagree. If y'all actually knew how to play the card game and stuff, and y'all thought that if you thought that that game was weak. It did a poor job with like the card game aspect of it. Then yeah, but I don't know. Um, and I'm still blanking on the name of that card RPG. But so let's see, what else can we put at the bottom tiers? So I already know I'm about to get hate for this, man. I already know. I see it coming. I see it coming. So y'all can go ahead and hate me now. Raging. Where's Raging Trash and Raging Trash 2? Where's those Raging Blast games? Let's see. Where are you? Here we go. Raging Blast 2, Hot Boo Boo, and Raging Blast. Where's the first one? Those games. Let me tell you something, man. Those games are a poor man's Budokai Tenkaichi. The movement was slow. The especially the story mode in the second game. The story mode in the second game was mad lazy. I swear the only reason people like those games is because it has a bunch of characters in it. But here's the thing: most of them are clones. Like the majority of those characters are clone characters, and the combat system sucked, and the camera was whack on that joint, and the UI sucked. But where was the thing? Where is? I can't even find this joint. Where's Budokai? I mean, not Budokai. What's it called? Raging Blast. I can't even find that joint. I can't even find that joint. I cannot find that. Okay, so whenever I find it, I'll put it up there because I cannot find that joint for the life of me. There's so many games up here. Yeah, I can't find that. So I'm gonna move on to a different one. So I think the next one that I gotta put up here. Let's see. Cause I think this Dragon Ball GT game actually sucked. From what I've seen. Let's see. Man, because there's a lot of freaking games, bro. I know Raging Blast 1 has to be up here. And, like, I'm going line by line. And I'm trying to find it for the life of me. Dragon Ball Heroes. Is this the new Dragon Ball Heroes game here? Honestly, I'm not going to even say, it's, that's like the card game joint that came out for the Switch. I'm not going to even hate on it. Honestly, I would have bought it if it wasn't like, if it wasn't $60, because I think that's like too much to pay for it. But if it wasn't $60 and if it was on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox, I would have got it. I mean, they're, granted, I think they were using, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're using Budokai assets. They're using like, it's using a style like Budokai at least. Because I don't know if it's necessarily Budokai assets and like maybe they edited Budokai assets, but to see, like, if you guys remember when they were like promoting the game, when Namco Bandai was like releasing videos and stuff, the game has a lot of content in it. So I'm gonna put it at the C rank. Because I'm pretty sure there are people that actually like that game, and honestly, I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't mind playing it because I was really big into card games as a kid. So let's see. I still can't find. Okay, here it is. My God. Okay, so here's Raging Trash. Here's that crap. Okay, so that was poor man's Budokai Tenkaichi. Now, let's see. This VR thing, I don't know what the heck this is, but I see VR versus, so y'all can like that's going there. Let's see. I don't know what the heck is this. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I think this might be one of those games that like only came out in Japan that was like for the TV. I think they had some weird, cause like in Japan they had like the Wonder Swan and all this other crap. Like, I'm just gonna put this down here. And I'm not sure what this what's dragon? Okay, I apologize. I gotta look this up. Like, what's Dragon Ball 3? What in the freaking crap is that? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm guessing this is it. I don't know. Man, I'm gonna just put them at lower tiers, man. Like, don't get mad at me, because I'm pretty sure, like, the gameplay, because you gotta also remember the time that those games came out. Like, it probably won't even good anyway, so. And this too. But I'm trying to find that RPG card game, man. Because it looked cool. Like, I've never played it, but it looked cool. And I know one of them joints came out for Game Boy, but I cannot, for the life of me, I can't find it up here. Okay, but moving on, let's go and, okay, so I gotta do this. So Ultimate, what's this? Ultimate, I think this is Ultimate Tenkaichi. Yeah, so Ultimate Tenkaichi, man, this was a disappointing game. I don't think anyone's gonna argue that with me. I remember people were doing like YouTube videos, like doing like what do you call it? Like fake episode shows with their created character or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But it was very disappointing. It was essentially just a big game. It was a big QTE game. It was just a bunch of QuickTime events. So a game full of QuickTime events. Now, you know, I want to give it points for like presentation and stuff like that. Yeah, I gotta put it at the lower tier though. I don't even think there's enough room. So, dang, it ain't. Okay, so I tell you what, I might have to add a different tier at the bottom though, cause I can't fit it down there. But then again, yeah. So the ones that I'm not entirely sure of, I'm just put at the bottom. So, cause I don't necessarily want to put this game above Legacy of Goku, Raging Blast, all those other games, because that wouldn't be fair to those games. So what I'm gonna do is create another okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Never freaking mind. We got it. We got it. So that's that. And okay, so for the life of me, it's I apologize. I gotta do this again. I gotta look up that Dragon Ball RPG card game, man. Like it's killing me. I can't remember the name of it, man. Cause it wasn't Supersonic Warriors. Was it? Was it Legendary Supersonic Warriors? It couldn't have been that. Like I said, I apologize. I just gotta find the name of that joint, cause I definitely want to put that at the right spot. I wish they had this thing sorted by game by the console. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Cause I don't want to waste time looking that joint up. I'll figure that joint out. So let's see. This Dragonball Fusions. So this looked pretty cool. I never played it. It looked pretty cool. So I'm gonna put it at the C tier. It doesn't look like it. It didn't look like it was gonna be the greatest thing in the world, but it does. It fulfills the fantasy that a lot of fans have had of like, what if this character fused with this character? You know, like what if Piccolo fused with Yamcha or something? Like, it fulfilled that fantasy. So I'll put that up there. Um, let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some easy ones. So Dragon Ball Fighters, that's going up there. That's going to the A tier. And the reason why it's not higher, because I love Dragon Ball Fighters. I think it's the best. It's the best fighting game. It's the best Dragon Ball fighting game that we've had in a while, in a long time. Like, we haven't gotten a legit, you know, Dragon Ball fighting game in a while. Let's see. So Budokai 3, because the Budokai games, those are the they're the definitive, you know, they're the definitive Dragon Ball fighting games. So like stuff like Budokai 3, that's like S tier. That's definitely S tier. And then Budokai 2, I know some people, I think if I remember correctly, like Budokai 2 was the game with the board, you know, with the game board for the story mode. And I don't think a lot of people like that one. I can say the first game, it probably hasn't aged well. And it's the first one. I mean, it's obviously the first game, so it doesn't have all the other mechanics to where, you know, obviously they built on these games. They added more mechanics as they went along. But I'm gonna just put this at the C tier, because it probably hasn't exactly aged well. And where's Budokai 2? Let's see. Okay, so here's Budokai 2. So, Budokai 2, like I said, people didn't really like that story mode, because I truly believe that this was the game that had the board game story mode, and I loved it. I don't care, man. I love that story. I do, like, I understand that it could have gotten kind of irritating for some people. You know, I kind of understand that, but I don't know. I liked it. So, Budokai 2, I'm going to put it at B tier. Then again, because I love that game so much. I love that game so much. So that's going to be at, excuse me, that's going to be at the A tier. So, what's it called? Infinite World. So I never played Infinite World, but my friend has played the game. I've seen it, and I've heard that it's basically Budokai 3 with just way more stuff, and it's like the definitive. It's a definitive Budokai game. It has so much content in it. So I'm gonna put that up there at the S rank. And then Budokai. Let's see. I got Budokai 3 up there, right? Okay, yeah. So. Also, let's go ahead and talk about the Budokai collection, because this was disappointing. They didn't even add, first of all, they didn't give you the second game. They didn't give you Budokai 2. I guess they didn't want to give you Budokai 2 because of the, like I said, like I mentioned earlier, the story mode. Between people not liking the story mode and, like, maybe I guess they might have thought that including the second game wasn't really worth it. But I would have loved the second game, and then also they didn't give you online, and for that reason I'm putting it at the C rank, because they didn't give you the online, man. Like, what the heck? Like, this game came out. I'm trying to think, when did it come out? I think it came out, what, 2013 maybe, 2013, 2014 maybe. And it was just disappointing. They could have at least added a online mode. Like, that was lazy. Oh yeah. How could I forget? The Dragon Ball Connect game. Get that down there. That's great garbage. Let's see. And there's a lot of, wow, there's just a lot of crap down there. That's a lot of crap. And I still have not found that card game, by the way. That card RPG. Okay, so also, man, I gotta add this. So Budokai Tenkaichi, those are the definitive. I keep using this word definitive, but and I apologize because I keep using that word, but it really is a definitive Dragon Ball simulator. It's the best arena brawler that they came up with. So Budokai Tenkaichi 3, that was the best one. And I think that was actually the best selling Wii game also. Like that was one of the best selling Wii fighting games alongside the Clash of Ninja games. And so that's gonna be at the S tier. And then Budokai Tenkaichi 2 also. Where is that? Where is Budokai Tenkaichi 2? You know, I'll find it in a second. Oh, here it is. It was probably right beside the other joint. So Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Let's see. We're gonna put that there because that's also S tier. Like that's really good. Let's see. So Budokai Tenkaichi 1. That was the only one that I did not like. That was the only one that I didn't think was as good as the other ones. I actually hated that one. Do I want to? I definitely don't want to put it at the D tier because it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. Dragon Ball GT. I believe the subtitle was Transformation. Dragon Ball GT Transformation. This game, some of y'all might have not liked this, and like I guess a lot of us, even though you know people don't really like GT, right? But after the Legacy of Goku games, I think a lot of us would have wanted a GT game. Like, if you're going to do a GT game, like, do a game where it's exactly like Legacy of Goku. And this wasn't it. This was like, if I remember correctly, it was like a side-scroller type thing. Or like a beat-em-up. I can't even really remember like that. I ain't going to lie. But it was okay. It wasn't terrible, but I wouldn't feel comfortable putting it above. You know, I wouldn't feel comfortable putting it all the way up there. You know, even on the C tier, I think that's a bit too high for the game. Dragon Ball Super, well not Super Dragon Ball. I said that completely wrong. Super Dragon Ball. So this is a game I couldn't get into it because you know I'm not in, like I always say this, I'm not a professional fighting game dude. Like I'm a casual when it comes to fighting games. So this is one game that I really couldn't get into, but I'm pretty sure like the Street Fighter people that play Tekken and all that other crap, and like you play it and you're like really good at it, y'all probably enjoy that game. So I'm gonna put it at the C tier because I'm pretty sure it was good. I'm pretty sure it was good on a technical level. Let's see. So. And I believe this is a so I believe this is the game, the Dragon Ball Heroes game that came out in Japan in the arcade. Just for sake of, okay, so I'm gonna put it at the, cause where did I put the other Dragon Ball Heroes game? I believe I put it at the C rank also. So I'm gonna put this up here, only because I mean I put Dragon Ball Heroes up there, the other game that just came out, and I'm not entirely sure what the differences are. I mean, I think I've seen a bit of gameplay of it, but like I said, it's been so long. For a lot of these games, it's been a long time since I've actually like seen gameplay and stuff. But I'm just going off of memory here. Let's see. So Dokkan Battle, I gotta look this up right quick. Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle, because I believe that's another phone game. That's another mobile game, and those mobile games are like hit and miss. Oh yeah, I think I've seen this before. Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay, y'all can get that crap down there. Where is I gotta find that joint again. I mean, there's so many games out here. I feel like they missing something, though. I honestly feel like they missing something. Because between some of these games, I don't even recognize, and some of them is just like... Where is it? I don't know. I'll find it eventually. I'll find it again eventually. Let's see. So, Dragon Ball Battle with Z. Now, this is one of the games that a lot of people didn't really. I don't think a lot of people really like this game, but you know, at the time, I mean, you got like think about it like this: like we get so many arena brawler Dragon Ball games. We get so many arena games. You know, so many games that are like Budokai Tenkaichi, Raging Blast, like Naruto Storm, like Jump Force. Like we get those arena brawlers so much, but I can appreciate the fact that this game was trying to do something different and that they were trying to have us like work as a team, and I like that. My only problem with the game was like I kind of wish they would have added more missions and more, you know, more content to the game, because I think that's where it was kind of lacking. And some people wanted like transformations and stuff. And correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, because like I said, I'm going off of memory here. But I don't think that you could transform in that game. And I honestly felt like that was okay, I guess. But maybe they were just doing it for like balancing, you know, balancing purposes. They want to make sure that the game was balanced. So I guess that's like why you can transform. Same reason why like in Dragon Ball FighterZ, like you have so many different Gokus, because like having all these Gokus in one character, like that would hurt the balance of the game. So this game, I'll put it at the C tier. I know some of y'all are gonna be really pissed off because like I just put Battle with Z over some of y'all favorite games, but I don't think it was bad. It honestly wasn't bad. It was something different, and I can appreciate it. Dragon Ball Burst Limit. This game, like, I'm probably telling on myself right now, but I don't think Sony really cares. Like, listen, when I hacked my PlayStation 3, right, I was able to get the free games for a minute until my brother accidentally updated the PlayStation 3, and then I couldn't go back to the other firmware. You know, I'm not going to get into it. But this game, I played this game in 2011, and people were still playing this online. And it was fun. Like, I played it for the first time then, and oh my god. I think the only reason we didn't really get a full franchise out of this, for lack of a better word, the only reason they didn't make a second game, a sequel, is because I really think that like the game didn't sell well, and people didn't really, I don't think people really liked it. Well, I think people liked it, but they weren't satisfied with the amount of content in it. Like it only went up to like it didn't even go up to the Boo Saga, I don't think. I think it just went up to the Cell Saga, and like people were like tired of these games, because there were games that, and like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, I believe at the time it was a lot of Dragon Ball games, like Dragon Ball games that didn't go past the Cell Saga. It was like, what are you doing? Go to the end of Dragon Ball Z at least. So this game definitely at the B tier. It was a good Dragon Ball fighting game. And matter of fact, I finally remember the name of that card game, the name of that card RPG game. It was Legendary Supersonic Warriors. I finally remember what it was. So that is going on the C tier. I don't think it was the greatest thing in the world from what I've seen, but it looks cool. It looks cool. And I wish I could have played it. And here's the other Supersonic Warriors. I'll go ahead and put that at the same tier, at the C tier. Let's see, because we still got some games left. So okay, time to piss some more people off. Dragon Ball Modverse, Dragon Ball Modverse 2, and Dragon Ball Xenoverse. So, and I don't know how it is now, but last time I checked, people were like modding the game online and stuff. But man, the Dragon Ball Xenoverse games, they're very disappointing. So like the first game, I was very hyped for. I played it. I can't remember what score I gave the game. I believe my review is still up. And I was a bit disappointed by a few things about like the fact that if I remember correctly, couldn't you like use items in the middle of a match or whatever? And like everybody was picking Super Saiyans or just making Super Saiyans, and like they'll go Super Saiyan, just charge up, just spam beams. Like the combat, also like the combat in Xenoverse. These Xenoverse games, just like Raging Blast, it's just poor man Budokai Tenkaichi. Like the Budokai Tenkaichi games, they have yet to make a good Dragon Ball game that can like, they've yet to make a good arena brawler Dragon Ball game. Like they have yet to make, I like to call them Dragon Ball simulators sometimes. And I think I've actually called it that in this video already. Like they haven't made a really good Dragon Ball simulator since the Budokai Tenkaichi games, in my opinion. So I think it's unfair though. I think it's unfair because what I'm doing here, I think it's unfair to put this all the way down here, and I'm gonna be fair with you guys. I am going to put Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and Xenoverse 1 at the D tier because they're functional. They are functional games. They're functional games. They're not great. They're functional. Supersonic Warriors 2, man. The Supersonic Warrior games, they were great. They were great. And I think, I'm trying to think, did Arc System, I think Arc System Works did that. But they were really good. I think the first one also was good, but the one that I played was the second one. And I freaking love that game. I can't even find the first one, but when I do, I'll put it up there. I also heard that this, like, again, I've never played this game. Like I said, some of these games I never played. Attack of the Saiyans. I heard that this was a really good RPG. And, like, I don't feel comfortable putting it at the B tier. I've seen gameplay and stuff. Well, then again, I don't think I've ever seen. Maybe I probably have seen gameplay from it, but I can't I can't remember anything from it really like that. I'm gonna put it at the C tier, and don't be offended by that. If y'all really love that game, don't be offended by that. It's just like I can't, in good conscience, put it all the way up there. And I think this game right here was actually supposed to be sort of like a spiritual successor. Sort of like a spiritual successor to Legacy. I mean, not Legacy of Goku. I said the name of the joint earlier. Legendary Supersonic Warriors. I believe it was supposed to be something like that also. So I want to put this at the C tier also, because I think it was supposed to be something like that. Let's see. Oh, the Dragon Ball Origins games. I remember there was one on the, I think both of them are on the DS though. And I don't know why they have this here twice, unless it's two different Dragon Ball Origin games. Because I remember one was like in 3D or whatever. And I'm not sure. Okay, so this is the one on Game Boy Advance. I'm not sure about that. I would have to see gameplay and stuff, so I'm not entirely sure about that one. But so I believe this is the one, this game right here. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called Extreme Budokai or something like that. Extreme something. But I know that Arc System Works started making some DS games, some DS Dragon Ball games, were like, they were like fighting games and stuff. And I heard they were pretty good. I heard they were pretty decent, and I trust that. I trust Arc System Works. I want to say I've seen gameplay for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this at the C tier. And I'm not sure about, like, dang, I didn't really realize there was that many Dragon Ball games. So Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2, man, one of the best Dragon Ball RPGs of all time. And I'm hoping that this new Dragon Ball Z game is just like Legacy of Goku. Like, this game, I have very fond memories of this game, just playing it over my friend's house as a kid. Like, we stayed up to, like, I don't know, 3, almost 4 in the morning trying to defeat Cell, man. Like, that game, perfect. Freaking perfect. I'm going to actually, I'm not gonna put it at the C tier. I'm putting it at the S tier, man. Like, that game was great, and that game was it was a significant improvement from the first game. The first game was lackluster. And Boo's Fairy, I didn't even know Boo's Fairy even existed until my grandmother actually got the game for me. Somebody got the game for me. I think it was my grandmother, but somebody got the game for me. And unexpectedly, I was like, what game is this? I'd never heard of this. And then I started playing it. I was like, hold on, this is just Legacy of Goku. Okay. So, this game was really good also. I wouldn't necessarily put it up there. Well, then again, you know what? I'll do it. I'll put Boo's Fairy up there. Dokkan Battle, I found this finally. Let's go ahead and put that down there. That's utter garbage. Zenkai Battle, I believe Zenkai Battle was one of the arcade games. I just want to check and make sure. Zenkai Battle Royale. I know some people like those games. I don't think they're good. From the gameplay, that's all. Yeah. And I definitely don't like. There's some people that actually like the way that these models look, the way that the graphics are. They look like freaking toys, man. Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm putting that down there. The Dragon Ball games, I think that they were good. I wasn't a big fan of them. The one that I remember, because I think there was one on the DS. I just want to make sure. Like I said, I apologize for having to look up a lot of this stuff, but some of these games I'm either not familiar with or I just don't remember too fondly. Okay, so I had this game. I had one of these games. Because I remember there was a Dragon Ball game in like, that was in complete 3D, and I thought that was alright. I'm not the biggest fan of original Dragon Ball like that. Like, I couldn't get into it like that. So, because I ended up dropping original Dragon Ball. But I recognize that it's good. You know. Why is Dragon Ball Origins up there twice? But whatever. We'll add it up there. So let's see. What does Dragon Ball Revenge? I didn't even know. Like, man, some of these games, when did this game come out? I mean, I guess I didn't pay attention to like the Wii games and stuff that came out, because like after a certain point I traded in my Wii, so I just kind of tuned out all of Nintendo news and stuff and Nintendo games and stuff, for a lot of them at least. I'm not even sure where to even put this, because I have never seen. I don't think I've ever seen this. Well, we gonna go off of critic scores for once. We gonna go off of critic scores, because I have never played this. No, I'm gonna be fair to the game, because it looks okay. It looks like it could have been okay. So it looks like it could have been alright. So I'm gonna put it up here. And like I said, don't be offended. Don't be offended if I put some of these games up here that I'm not entirely sure about, but they look decent, and then your game is like all the way down at the bottom, the game that you love. Like, don't be offended. Putting that down there. I'm not entirely sure what that is. It's probably one of those old games. Like I said, some of the old games, I'm putting it down here by default, because more than likely they don't hold up and they're probably not very good. Especially if they're fighting games, they're probably not that good. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so I think this game is the 2D joint that I saw down there. And I'm not entirely, like I said, I gotta look that up. It was some. So let's go ahead and tackle the ones that I do know about, because a lot of these I'm gonna take an educated guess for a lot of this stuff. Because I'm gonna put, like I said, I'm gonna put all the old ones at the bottom. Because they, like I said, they probably weren't very good. They probably weren't very good. I think this is one of the fighting games. I'm not entirely sure what that was. Like I said, it doesn't really help that the names aren't on some of these. Let's see though. So we got the Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai games. I remember playing those on my PSP, which I also had hacked, but I wasn't the one to hack it. Someone else gave me a hacked PSP. And these games were cool. These games were really cool versions of the Budokai games. And I remember the tag team joint. Like I feel comfortable putting the Budokai portable games. You know, I feel comfortable putting them at the top. Tag team, I remember playing that. That was cool. You know, I'll put that up there. Let's see. So we're finally we're getting almost to the end. Like I said, some of these joints. Was this even a game? I remember there was a movie to this joint. I remember there was a movie to I can't remember the name of this can't remember the name of the villain exactly, but I remember there was a movie for this dude. Okay, so the rest of this stuff I'm not entirely sure about. I mean, obviously the Dragon Ball game, I would have to see. Hold on, where did I put that? Oh, oops. Okay, so the rest of these I'm not entirely sure about. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not entirely sure about. Like I've seen gameplay of a lot of this stuff over the years, but like I can't remember these games by the cover of the game. So I'm not entirely sure. I know that this is a Dragon Ball Heroes game, and where's the Dragon Ball Online game? Or does that not count? Dragon Ball Heroes, this is another Dragon Ball Heroes game, I can tell. So that's gonna be up here. And I'm not sure about the rest of these. And like I said, y'all don't get on me. Be easy, because some of these joints I really don't know what the heck they are, bruh. I really don't. Some of the stuff, I swear, some of the stuff I don't even think are games. Like I recognize this cover. I don't remember the name of the game for the life of me. And I don't want to spend this video looking a lot of this stuff up. I really don't. Cause I want to be mindful of y'all time. So, you know, if we can find it here at a Google search, like we can find some of these games, and I can just look at it and kind of make a judgment. Okay. And who was the one to develop this game? Dragon Ball Kai Ultimate Budokan. I think this is also Arc System. Okay, it's not Arc System Works. It looks cool though. It looked like it could have been cool. You know, I'm not gonna, like I said, for games like that, I'm not gonna put it all the way down at the bottom unless I'm absolutely, well, not absolutely sure, but like I gotta just make sure that it's not like complete trash or whatever. But I'm gonna put that up at the C rank because that looks pretty cool. That looks alright. There's a Dragon Ball game. I gotta look that one up. And then the rest of these, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so we got Dragon Ball GT, because some of these aren't even popping up on the Google search. Like some of these are like really obscure games, and that's a problem because they're really obscure games. So I don't necessarily, like I said, I've seen some of these over the years. It's just like I don't remember the names like that because a lot of them have like Japanese names and stuff. Let's go ahead and look up that Dragon Ball game. Like I said, I apologize, but I gotta look up something. I gotta look it up. Dragon Ball Game Boy Advance, actually. Did I? I'm trying to think, did I play this? Okay, that's fan made. I think that's fan made. I just kind of want to look it up right quick. It looks okay. Okay, it's like a side scroller beat 'em up thing. Okay, yeah, this looks pretty. Yeah, it looks good. It looks alright. I'll put it at the C rank. So I'm not sure about these. So apologies. I'm not entirely sure about these. And I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure what these games are. I'm not sure. So, because a lot of them look mad old. They really do. Yeah, man. Some of these. Yeah, some of these are about to. Like, I don't want to necessarily put them all the way at the bottom, though. But at the same time, some of these probably aren't that good. So, like this. I'm not sure. Like I said, some of these probably just came out in Japan only. It's probably some type of promotional thing. And y'all, like, y'all can, like I said, y'all can correct me. Y'all can correct me down in the comment section because I'm not entirely sure. But don't get pissy at me because I didn't necessarily know a lot of these games. I'm pretty sure some of y'all might not even know these games. So don't try to attack me. That's all I'm saying. But I think this is it, man. I think this is it. Yeah, like I said, I'm not entirely sure. Like these covers, like I wish they had the names of the games up there. It would make it a lot easier for me. So that's it. So we have Dragon Ball Z, Budokai 3, Infinite World, Budokai 3. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I said that. Budokai 3, Infinite World, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Budokai Tenkaichi 2, Dragon Ball Z, Legacy of Goku 2, Boo's Fury. We got Dragon Ball Fighters at the top. Budokai 2, Burst Limit, that was pretty cool. We have Supersonic Warriors, Shin Budokai, Shin Budokai 2, Another Road, Tenkaichi Tag Team, Dragon Ball Z Collectible Card Game at the C rank. I'm just gonna scroll down and let y'all see everything. So that's my list. I think this is it. I don't think I need to move anything. I already know. Raging Blast fans and Xenoverse fans are already about to get on me. I already know. But you know that's how it is. That's my list. Now y'all can put y'all's in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. I know this is probably a pretty long video. Apologies for me not knowing some of these games. But y'all gotta cut me some slack with this one because some of these games are like in Japanese and some of these joints I don't even remember. Some of these games I've seen before. I promise you I've seen them because I've watched like different videos and stuff, like retrospectives and stuff. But like I can't place a name on some of these games, man. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like the video, subscribe, or even if you disagree with this. So like if you disagree with this list, go ahead and hit the dislike button, but do something, man. Do something. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.